Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Lucas. As you guys know, I have this big balcony. Like, it's a big ass balcony. And I never actually used this balcony. And I thought, why not make it useful? And you and I just here sitting together, chatting about life, sharing some thoughts. Why not? I got my coffee because, of course, I can't film without my coffee. But honestly, I think I've been drinking too much coffee lately. Like, my caffeine intake is concerning. And also, my tea is getting yellow, which is not cute. So yeah, probably I need to chill a little bit and not drinking the whole, like literally days ago I was drinking like this much. It was crazy, I know. I also bought my notebook because let's be real, I always forget about what I want to say. He's gonna help me. And today's so beautiful in Sydney. Super sunny. The sun is out. Summer is coming. It's windy as hell. As you can see, like I don't know why today is so windy. If you guys ever hear any weird sound, I'm sorry. Just feels a good way to start something new. So welcome to the Balcony Podcast EP1. This is just me hanging out, talking about random things. Kind of we like sitting together, chatting over coffee. So this is the first episode. I would love to talk about a few things. One of the things I would love to talk about is my sexuality, how I see manifestation, and some of my Paris stories. Just a casual chat, that's it. So before I start the video, I just want to mention that my last video from the Paris trip, we hit 14k and we gained 1,000 subscribers just from that video in a few days, which is crazy. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you. A little change. I went to my room because the wind is terrible, guys. It's terrible. So first of all, today I want to talk a little bit of myself. As you guys know, or even suspected, I'm not a straight person. I don't really feel like I need to put a label, like a specific label on it, because I don't see myself 100% this or that. So I'm not putting this, but I'm just here to share and be open, share how it feels for me. Living in Sydney as a non-straight person, honestly, I feel safe and free. Sydney is one of the most open and welcome places for the LGBTQ plus people, and you can really feel that energy here. It is such a relief to live in a place where you can just be you, where you don't have to constantly explain or hide. But of course, I don't want to make everything sounds perfect because it's not. It's not always rainbows, of course. There are still moments that I feel nervous or not completely confident to wear specific clothes. And of course, depends where you are in Sydney. You might feel comfortable. I think it's the same as any place in the world, but still compared to Japan, where I have to hide parts of myself. I've always felt pressure to hide some part of myself, where in Sydney, it just feel like a step forward. So here, most of the time, I can be myself. Not 100%, of course, but so much more compared to any other places I've lived before. And I feel like this feels really important to me. So yeah, living in Sydney as a non-straight person feels safe and free, although it's not perfect, of course. And I realized that whenever I feel more myself, life just feels more lighter. Like it's not heavy. It's much more chill and lighter. I don't know. And that's why I actually want to bring this topic of manifestation. Because for me, I think it connects everything. I believe when you being yourself, your mood and your energy changes. And you just start to attract different things in your life. It is not exactly magic, but it's more like mindset. But to be honest, sometimes it does feel like magic. For example, the fact that I'm here in Australia is something I manifested. So my parents couldn't afford to send me here, so I tried to figure out a way to come here, and I did it. Like, I worked so hard in Japan, saved every bit I could, and somehow I just made it. And I'm here. Like, I'm actually here in Sydney, just like building my life, paying my bills and making content. Like, what a blessing, you know? Sometimes I just look around and think, I'm like, wait, how am I actually doing this? It's crazy. Just need to really drink water right now because my back is melting. Like I feels like I'm ice cream right now. My water is also so warm. Oh, and the Paris trip. That's another one. So a few months ago, I was in school and I knew I would have holidays in September. So I started to planning this trip, like looking for hotels, flights. I would just like write down everything in my notebook. But at the time, I had like zero money for that. Like literally broke student energy. Still, I planned everything anyways. And then one day I checked my bank account and I saw that I actually had the money and I was like, hold on, wait a second. I'm actually can buy the tickets. Should I buy it now? I was like so nervous to buy it, but I did anyways because I was like, no, I need to travel. I need to go to somewhere else because this is my chance. This is my chance. The universe is giving me the chance, so I need to go. So I bought the tickets. I went to Paris. It turns into one of the best experiences in my life. It really feels like a manifest, even though without even realizing. And this one is kind of funny. So recently, after Paris, I was listening to this mantra to attract money. Cause let's be real, Paris made me broke. Like that city is just so expensive. Not poor, but I came back with empty wallet, literally. Anyways, so 2 hours later, my manager gave us tips at work, which is really rare in Australia. In this specific day, I don't know why there was a big amount of money and she gave to me and I was hold on, wait a second. I was shocked about that because literally I was listening to that 2 hours later and before. And that thing happened so quickly. And I was thinking, what else proof do we need? And that's the thing. Our mind is so powerful. When you yourself, when your energy feels aligned, when you are surrounded by good things, life just responds to you in a good ways. You attract opportunities, experiences, good relationships, money. You just attract things easily when your energy is just aligned and you're yourself, you know? So yeah, I would say manifestation for me isn't totally something mystical. It is more like living living authentically, setting intention, and letting things flow naturally. And now I want to talk a little bit of my Paris experiences. I just closed this window behind me because the wind is quite strong. So as you guys know, I was in Paris in September, at the beginning of September, and now I'm back in Sydney. It was my first time ever in Europe and also my first time traveling by myself. Honestly, I was a little bit of nervous in the beginning, but I was also excited to experience it. And let me just say, I always forget how terrible long flights are. I flew 5 hours to Perth and then 16 hours to Paris in economy. Like my lower back was dead. Dead. So after 10 hours, you stop being a human and you just become part of the seat. Literally, I became the seat. It's boring, even though you have like the screen to watch the movies. I don't know, get boring. You just like you can't move. The only option you can go to the bathroom, but that's it. And also, when I was booking my flight, they say I would have a window. Did not have the window, so you can imagine how boring it was. I watched too many movies. I don't even know what kind of content I consumed because I was literally just picking random ones just to fill the time. Always was looking to time and was like, okay, how many minutes, how many hours left until I land. But then I landed to the Paris city and I forget completely about everything. That city, oof. If you've never been to Paris, you should once. It's so beautiful. I mean, the way to the airport and to the city, ugly. I don't know why they don't construct cute buildings and put some trees. Literally, it's just garbage. You see a lot of garbage, no trees, nothing. And then suddenly you arrive at the city. It's so pretty and what? The city was amazing. The streets, buildings, Eiffel Tower. But honestly, what got me the most was the pastries, the croissant, the cafes. Ooh, they were so good. Like literally every corner you go, you can find a cafe. And people just like sitting there, chatting, drink coffee, reading books. It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's such a vibe. I wish Japan or Sydney has this kind of culture. It's such a beautiful way to live life, I think. I also have some adventure with shopping. I found these thrift stores where I bought this vintage leather jacket from the 80s. Normally, I don't like leather because I think about the cruelty, but this one is vintage, so I thought it should be fine. Well, the funny part, the tag says 20 euros. When I went to the counter, they told me it was 60 euros. And I was like, excuse me? But I bought it anyways. And the guy at the counter told me this is after after I pay, he told me this is a motorcycle jacket. So yeah, now I have this super heavy jacket that I can even wear right now because it's getting hot in Sydney. So I might need to save this for the winter. But I'm gonna wear this anyways just to show you guys how it looks. So this is how it looks on me. I don't really like this part of the shoulder. I don't know why it's so big here. Cause like I tried this one before buying and maybe the mirror was kind of far away so I couldn't see properly just two things here. But I don't know. What do you guys think about it? I really like this type of jacket because it feels so. The fact that I live close to the airport and literally in every 5 minutes there's an airplane coming here. Okay, I'll wait for you. Thank you. Bye bye. So you guys might see posts of me wearing this jacket. So what do you guys think about this jacket? I really like, to be honest. It's quite a little bit heavy, but to be honest, in the winter feels good. Have something heavy and warm. Like literally I'm dying right now. It's just so hot. I also grabbed a pair of shoes at H&M. They're fake leather. Thank God. Way cheaper than the expensive one I was looking at. Currently I'm using them at work because I don't really go out and I really want to wear them. So like why not using it at work? Honestly, I love it because I'm wearing these like long white socks and the short. I think it's really cute. This is the final look. And you know, it made me think how cool would be if I ever actually collab with some fashion brand. Like imagine me getting clothes and style them and making content would be so freaking cool. I just think it would be amazing combining my content with fashion because I already love thrifting and styling. So yeah, who knows? Maybe you will see me in the future collabing with some fashion brand. Let me tell you a little bit of my hotel story. One day before checking out, I went to the front desk to ask about my checking out time. I asked if I could check out 4 a.m. because my flight was 10. And the receptionist was literally on the phone talking to her friend. Like, come on. And she just looked at me and goes like, no, only 11 a.m. And I was like, excuse me, my flight is 10. And she just smiled at me. At the point I was freaking out. Sitting in the chair like for 5 minutes, I was thinking about what the hell should I do now? Then finally she hung up her call and casually said, oh, we can do 4 a.m. or 5, no problem. And I was like, what? You just made me stress for nothing? I swear she did that on purpose. Besides that, Paris was amazing. People always say that Paris is dangerous, and sure, it is, especially in the tourist areas, but you just need to be careful with the pickpockets. But honestly, I felt safe, and another win for the Paris is French people speak English. Like coming from Japan where people barely speak English, I was really impressed. And it was really helpful because French is so hard. And they were really nice to me. And of course, the museum. Like, wow, I got so many inspirations. I literally spent 2 days in Louvre because I wanted to make sure I want to see every piece that I wanted to see. The whole trip felt something like I manifested. Because months before, I didn't have the money. And then suddenly, everything came together. And now I'm thinking, imagine if one day I could actually do this for my life. An airline or travel brand say to me, Lucas, we will sponsor your trip. Just make content for us. That would be my dream. So, you know, if anyone out there is listening, just hit me up. That's it for the balcony podcast EP1. I really enjoy just sitting here and talking with you guys. And before I go, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and TikTok and in my others social media. I will leave them down below. And of course, if you like the video, please subscribe to my channel. We almost hitting 5,000 subscribers. Amazing. Hit the like button and drop your comment. Share your opinions, your thoughts, or even what you're manifesting right now for your life. I would love to hear from you. And listen, I don't really care about if you don't agree with me on everything. That's totally fine. And just be respectful. At the end of the day, what's matter is that we have this conversation and we just share our points of view. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. And I see you in the next one. Bye bye.